Hello everyone, my name is Sonila. I study architecture, but I don't define myself as an architect, mostly as an activator and a cultural manager. Today I will share with you my story and the story of Destil, a cultural hub started in Tirana in 2014. It is a journey of spaces, stories and community, championship, Albanian local design and production. Our mission and core values. At Destil, since 2014, we have committed to restoring forgotten architecture, building a sustainable economy that fosters friendship and collaboration, investing in art and culture, always supporting a new generation of free minds and open spaces to emerge. This journey has had a lot of ups and downs, but it all started in my neighborhood, the place where I grew up, where with this villa, an old abandoned villa from the Italian period, which on my last year of university of study architecture, I took over and totally renovated and transformed it into space that used to host different function, enabling also the economy to give the sustainability of the space to be independent. The villa used to accommodate a hostel, a snack bar and event space, and a community hub. It was a launchpad for young, creative, and experimental ground for music, art, and startups. And this is a closer look to the villa, which today it does not exist anymore. But for 5 years, we created a big community of creatives in Tirana. We hosted several activities from informal exhibition to music events to workshops. It was a co-working in a time where we did not know what co-working was. In 2014, all of these were very new words for us. But we managed to be the pioneer, let's say, together with other ecosystem actors in building what today is the Albanian creative scene. When we moved from the villa, we did not decide to finish this journey, but we looked for other location which we could reactivate through the program and the community. And here you see our second building, where we were located from 2020. Yes, it was the worst period of time, middle of pandemic. The area was in renovation and we were fully in construction, ourselves with the building, but also the whole boulevard. But it was perfect to host all of the program that the Destil have came up to up until that moment. It used to be a building that served as the main headquarters for the second most important journal during communism, the Bashkimi journal. And this is after our renovation, how the facade looked. What we did is we accommodate all of our function, adding also new functions from what we had to the villa to create more facilities for the creative community. So the space was divided in 6 levels. The underground, it was a contemporary art exhibition gallery called Boulevard Art and Media, which I co-founded together with my partner, an Italian artist based in Tirana. Boulevard also tried to understand the story of that area, the stories of the people who lived in that area, and to transmit those stories through art. On the ground floor, there was a cafe and a space where we used to host different events. And the upper floor were the co-working and production room, Node Lab Studio, where based on the needs of our community, we understood that we needed also to invest in equipment that they could use for hosting podcast or photo shooting. So to have like a fully functional hub with all of the facilities that are needed for the creative community. Unfortunately, also this time, this was not the final destination of Destil, but I want to look to this story with a positive eye, because since last year, since with Boulevard, and Node Lab, what happened is that a lot of things and new collaborations started to happen because of the programs that we were running. So they still started to transform in something that goes beyond the building, something that could also be that could also activate other realities around. Our main focus was always creative industry, and we tried to work with innovative startups and circular economy, and to understand how to make all of this sustainable. Today we are located in the Block area where we used to have the B&B. It's like a hospitality boutique hotel, and on the second floor there is our offices. This is the photo from the hotel, and this is the co-working. It's a smaller space, but it's our base, and it still serves as a base for everyone who want to come and sit in a quiet space to work. During these 10 years, our main focus was also to implement and design programs that could help Albanian contemporary designers and championship the Made in Albania by putting together the old artisans with artists and designers, and by also identifying the new generation of Albanian contemporary designers. One of the main platform, it started 2 years ago, and it's called SIM, Space for Experiment in Art and Manufacture, and it's focused exactly on this, trying to understand how can we put in dialogue these three categories, and how can we produce and elevate more the Made in Albania. We have hosted several workshops, lectures, and public programs for design. And some of the initiatives that we have supported are today functional brands that are also selling and producing, and we're very proud of this. And this whole platform, there are a lot of intangible things that brought us in. And what brought us is also collaboration that helped into activating new spaces. And now I want to show you some of them. Space 5 is our concept store in the newly revitalized pyramid of Tirana. It came as a necessity after the finalization of the first cohort of SIM, to have a space where this designer who went through the educational platform could also have a physical space where they can sell. Space 5 is composed by two main functions. One is the shop, the retail one, where we have 9 permanent brands from Albania, Kosovo, and the Albanian diaspora, which they are always present with their collection. And one is the black box, is the only black box in the pyramid of Tirana, which we built it inside our space to host the curatorial program of Space 5. Here is where we invite young emerging designers and artists. We invite international designers to put them also in dialogue with the local community. And this is the most lively part of our space. And now it's serving also as a a stage for all of these creatives to come and to also get to know new techniques, more sustainable materials, and also get to know one another. I always believe that bringing many brands together can really strengthen the community. Like, instead of having them separate, or most of them, they don't even have a space where they can sell their products. Up and coming spaces, this is what we're working on. As I mentioned, through this year, Destil have grown into a network of spaces, born also through friendships and different people that we met during our journey. And some of this idea we believed in, and we wanted to invest in, and we found a way to bring them forward. One of them, which is now under construction in the Max Velo building, where already there are two museums, the Kadare Museum and the Agoli Museum, is the Made in Albania Museum. This museum will host a collection of product made in Albania from 1920 up to the 90s, but also it will have inside this 80-meter square apartment, so it's a very small apartment, a gift shop where we could sell souvenirs custom for the space, and a provisory room where we can accommodate again the curatorial program. I always am a fan of having these more provisory, temporary spaces that accommodate program to really activate and bring new people to each place. And same as the black box, this room will serve to host different collectionists time to time to come with their pop-up, to host artists that deal with the memory, to create smaller temporary exhibitions, and so on. This is hopefully be open soon in December. Then the other two are more in the hospitality field, but both of them will always champion Albanian design and local production, whether as an experience or as supporting producers with selling their product within the shop. One of them is Fraction 1, and it has also a very strong history because we are now full renovating the first villa where the dictator used to live from the 46 to the 70 before the villa, what we know as the Villa 31 exists. And it will be transformed into a modern cuisine and contemporary design and art space. And the smaller space, which is called Cultura, is a one-table concept bar. Also that one under construction, soon going to be open, is a space that was born as a collaboration between some of the participants of SIM and myself. And it will also host and accommodate designers that are more oriented into home products production. Yeah, so this is a little bit about our story and how we contribute into creating a sustainable economy and also to championship Albanian design locally and internationally. Thank you very much.